Full complement, they're all in. Gates back and away they go. They're racing for the Unibet More Extra Place races. Fillies Novice are over essentially a mile and a half, and in the early stages Wanderlust is showing pretty good early speed. So too is Tango Sunset. Beely, the favourite, has got a nice position there in the light coloured jacket down on the rail, followed then in fourth position by Principal Market rival Fairy Glen, who's in the stripes. Then Chocolate Hobnob, who's taking a bit of a hold, and then a gap back of a couple of lengths then to the maroon and white of Blonde Arrow. Al Hal is right on the rail there in the blue colours, followed then by Autumn's Breeze, who's 3 wide round the turn. One Glances right on the rail. In between those two we have Totori, and right at the rear of the field in the white and red colours, already being niggled along, is June's Song. So they're making their way round the turn right at the bottom of the track here. They'll be heading towards the final mile very shortly, and it's Wanderlust that leads them, the yellow and black colours, followed by Tango Sunset, the predominantly yellow jacket. Then the pale colours up the inside there in third position of Beely, who ran in the Cheshire Oaks last time, followed then on the outside by Fairy Glen, the green cap, then Chocolate Hobnob, followed by Al Hal, who's right up the inside there in the blue colours, followed then by Blonde Arrows in between those two, then Autumn's Breeze, followed by One Glance. Being driven along now is Totori towards the rear of the field, and June's Song is still the back marker as they head towards the final 3/4 of a mile. And still the same pair at the head of affairs. Tango Sunset towards the far side, right on the rail there is Wanderlust. These two have been at the head of affairs throughout, followed then by Beely, who's up the inside, and then in fourth position Fairy Glen, the green cap, still wide on the track. Chocolate Hobnob, the only 4-year-old in the race. Al Hal has crept up the inside rail the whole way. They're followed by Blonde Arrow, the sheepskin noseband, and then Autumn's Breeze right up the inside. One Glance, and then the last two continue to be June's Song and Totori, the orange and green colours at the rear of the field. They're starting to make the turn now, heading towards the final 3.5 furlongs, and going on into the lead now is Tango Sunset, just a Wanderlust, who's being driven along now to try and maintain a position. Beely's had a charmed run through there, the pale jacket, the white face down on the rail, followed then by Fairy Glen. Al Hal has got a bit of work to do to get involved as they start to make their way towards the final 2 furlongs and the cutaway. And it's Tango Sunset that's come through the lead. Beely's travelling very strongly, but is all dressed up with nowhere to go at the moment. Trying to stay on now is Fairy Glen. Here comes One Glance. Beely's out, but she's got some work to do from there. Down towards the final furlong they go, and it's Fairy Glen who's hit the front, and she quickly goes on by a couple of lengths to Beely, who is now out and is thundering home, but is not going to get there because Fairy Glen has had a nice run round, and she's going to win this very easily indeed. To Beely, who's finished in second. One Glance was in third, and the 4th horse home there finishing well was Al Hal.
Fairy Glen 2 from 3, and does it